Am I the a-hole for walking out of a wedding I was a part of and ruining the day? I dated my ex-boyfriend John for 4 years and got serious enough where we started planning for our future, wedding, kids, etc. I thought we were pretty happy, but last year he dumped me pretty suddenly. I tried to figure out what went wrong, but he said it was personal and that I should respect his space. During this time, my best friend Stacy and her fiancé Tom were my rocks, letting me crash at their place and just being overwhelmingly supportive and loving. When Stacy asked me to be her maid of honor, I thought it was a no-brainer and happily took on the task. Fast forward to what happened this weekend. The morning of the wedding, Tom asked me to meet him for breakfast super early in the AM before all of the festivities. I thought it was weird, but assumed he maybe wanted me to pass something on to Stacy. What happened instead was that Tom let me know that a few days prior, Stacy admitted to him that she had an affair with John, which was what led to my breakup. He said that Stacy wanted to come clean to start their marriage fresh, and that he was forgiving her to move forward. He had gone back and forth between telling me, and finally decided to spill the beans. I guess he had expected me to forgive Stacy too, because the affair was so long ago. The opposite pretty much happened, and I just walked out on the wedding. It ended up causing a huge mess because I was basically running the whole show. Stacy made me do everything. So she didn't even know what was happening at certain times or who to call. Not only that, but everyone realized that the mood wasn't there. She had headshots and bios of the party on her wedding page. And news of the affair eventually got out because her cousin knew John. Stacy and Tom have both been slandering me online now, saying that I ruined their once-in-a-lifetime moment. Some of their friends are on their side, saying that I should have handled the situation more privately and at least stuck out the wedding since it was so last minute. I personally don't know what Tom expected, but either way I've been getting bombarded with texts, and I heard that Stacy has been so upset she's asked to take time off work, which does make me feel like an especially since I've just been ignoring her calls. Let's see what the internet say. One commenter said, hard not the a-hole on this one. Was walking out of the wedding the day of a nice thing to do? Not particularly. But what on earth did they expect would happen by telling you? And on the wedding day, they knew they were playing with fire. They chose when to tell you this information. Simply walking out, because whoa Nelly, I bet there were a ton of conflicting emotions, was pretty adult. You didn't cause a huge scene. You simply extricated yourself from the situation, not the a-hole. Another comment says, so wait. Your best friend has an affair with your then fiancé. He breaks up with you over it, canceling your happily ever after. She asks you to be her yomo, but everyone is upset with you because you found out she slept with your fiancé and you can suck it up for a few hours to make her day great to start her happily ever after. Not the a-hole. Another comment says, not the a-hole. The person you call your best friend went behind your back and betrayed you. The karma came right back to her like a boomerang. Another says, not the a-hole. What did she expect? For you to stand up there next to her with a smile on your face knowing she was the reason your relationship ended? Tom has some nerve too. He should have known you'd be rightfully upset. Time to hit the block button. These people are not your friends. What is your thought on this? Comment down below so I can read.